going on, everybody? It's Ace. Welcome back to vlog number 14. Just quickly wanted to say a few things. Unfortunately, I am not allowed to vlog at Parx anymore. They are banning phones from the table. The Pennsylvania Gaming Board does not want anybody filming in any of the Pennsylvania casinos. So a little bit of a roadblock, but don't worry, I'm not stopping. I'm gonna continue. To celebrate 1,000 subscribers, I'm gonna head out to Borgata. It's a little bit more of a drive for me. It's Atlantic City, but it's gonna be a 12-hour session. So the next vlog is going to be massive to celebrate 1,000 subscribers. I just wanna say, as a preemptive measure, thank you guys so much for 1,000 subscribers. The next vlog is going to be awesome. I'm going to promise a massive cash. It's gonna be super interesting, and thank you guys for continuing to support my journey. If anybody knows anybody that could help, the vloggers and the people at Parx film, have their phones at the table, please let me know. Thank you guys for supporting, and let's get right into some cards.
All right, welcome to it. We got a jam-packed episode. Stay tuned for a $2,000 pot. Let's kick things off the right way with aces. In later position, I raised to $20 and only the small blind calls. We see an innocent looking flop in Queen 9-4. He checks to me, I down bet for 20, begging for a call, but he folds, so we're off to a slow start, but let's try to pick things up in the next hand. Sticking with the theme of pocket pairs, we pick up queens in middle position. There's one limp, we decide to raise it up to $25, and we get two callers, so we're out of position in this hand, but let's try to navigate a flop. The flop comes ace 7-10 rainbow, which should be a better board for me, so I decide to c-bet for $55, which is around 2/3 pot. The next player folds, and the player in the cutoff decides to call. Now, I don't necessarily put him on such a strong hand. He definitely could be speculative with a 7 or a 10, some kind of straight draw like 8-9, but let's see a turn. The turn comes a 3, and now I decide to bet again, but I think my sizing is wrong. I only bet $55. I think I definitely should size up to maybe $80, $90, $100, $110 to more of a polar bet. And if my opponent calls that, I can pretty safely check a lot of the rivers, but he decides to call, so let's see a river. We do not improve, another card that is most likely better for his range. I decide to check, and he snap checks back with ace-4 offsuit, so a pretty speculative call pre-flop, on the flop, and on the turn, but I think I pretty much gifted him this pot as I bet too small on the turn. I definitely should have sized up. Please let me know what you guys think in the comments. I'm always looking to improve my game, so please let me know. Thank you, I appreciate it, and we're on to the next. Alright, so we have to shake that off, and now we stick with the theme of pocket pairs again as we pick up pocket 10s. It folds to me, which sucks. I raise it up to $25, and both players fold, so that's the frustrating part of poker. When you lose a hand, you pick up a nice one, but everyone folds, so we just have to keep battling. Battling we will as we pick up another pocket pair in pocket 7s. There's two limps, I'm on the button, I make it $25. There's only one call, so we go heads up to a flop. Can we make a set? Can we make a big hand? It's been frustrating so far, let's turn that around now. Not exactly the best board in Queen 2-5 with two diamonds. He checks, I decide to check back for a couple reasons, mainly maybe deception and pot control. We see a 3 of spades on the turn, and now he bets $30. I'm not throwing it away. Part of the reason I checked on the flop is for deception, so I call. We see the jack of clubs on the river, which is not a good card as it's a card over my pair, but when he bets $100, I'm just a little bit suspicious. I don't want to throw this away. I'm going to look him up light. I call, and he just instant mucks, so that's good. We take this down, and we're in the right direction. Alright, get ready for my expression. The craziest hand I have played. No, but seriously, this for real is one of the craziest hands I've ever played. This is an over $2,000 pot. There's a limp. I'm in middle position with ace-7 suited. I decide to raise to 20, and I pick up two callers. We see a board, two clubs. Will it be a third? Not quite. It's the 6 of spades. So we've just got a flush draw with two overs, so relatively a really good board. And when they both check to me, I decide to basically pot it and bet $60. And now the next player decides to check raise for $200. Obviously, this is a better board for him, so is he trying to leverage this spot? I don't even really have time to process this because the next player starts thinking. He's thinking and he's thinking. I thought he was going to snap fold, but now I'm like, does he have a hand? Did they both just check monsters? What did I get myself into? And after some deliberation, he decides to go all in for about $550. Now it's on me. I think for a little while, and I said, you know what? Let's gamble. I jam for $800, and the first player that raised to 200 snap calls. So I'm like, what do these players have? This is insane. I mean, obviously my flush draw is live, so I need to hit a club. The dealer counts out the chips. I fast forwarded here. Obviously, a thought in my mind is, did they flop the straight? Are they both on flush draws possibly? Like, are my outs not even live? Will an ace be good? Will a 7 be good? I have no idea what I need to see here, but I am praying for a club. Should I be corny and ask you to hit the like button so that a club will come out? Who knows? We see the turn. A club! We bank it. Now, can we hold? Can we hold? We're looking for no board pair, and I don't really know what else. Basically, no board pair. And the board pair's on the river. But there's good news. We do not lose to a full house. Are we good? Nope, we lose to a straight flush. A 1 out straight flush.
I win. You two guys outside. Wow. He does.
I got called pre-flop by 3-5 offsuit, and he went runner for the straight flush. I feel the most bad, honestly, I guess, for the player across from me that decided to tank jam, had pocket fours. So I wind up with the last of it, the third best hand, after I have the best hand on the turn. That's poker. I did not have the best hand on the flop. I had the best hand on the turn, and I had the worst hand on the river. It's crazy how things can quickly change. It sucks. We would have had $2,400 coming our way, but we just have to regroup, not let it affect us. I'm curious, do you guys like the play? Do you guys like to gamble it up sometimes with the nut flush draw? I mean, I had 2 overs, the nut flush draw. I could have run around it straight. Who knows? Let me know in the comments. And this was a pretty crazy hand, but we got to shake it off and continue playing. Alright, we regroup, we took a little bit of a walk, we come back, we get ace queen suited, there's a middle position open to 20, and this is a perfect 3-bet to $80, folds back to him, and he makes the call. So let's play a big one. We have not been running good today, we lost that huge all-in, we haven't been getting called with our big pocket pairs. Let's see if we can turn things around in this hand. Let's get a big flop, and we do not. Much better range for him. He checks, I check back, but we bink the queen on the turn. Let's go. He checks, now I bet $60 looking to eke out some value, and he makes the call, so things are looking up a little bit. I'm not quite sure what he has here though, so I'm not sure what rivers are going to look bad and what rivers are going to look good, but let's go to a river. River is pretty much a brick. He checks. Now I bet $105, and he tanks for a long time, which is kind of weird because it's not really a big pot, it's not really a big sizing. He should make a pretty quick decision. People don't ever really tank unless it's for a big pot, so I was a little bit confused. Possibly he's trying to decide if he wants to hero call with a 10, a 7. I honestly have no idea. I do know that I want him to call though, but he ends up folding, so a little bit frustrating there, and we're on to the next. This was the very next hand dealt. I didn't even get a chance to stack up my chips, so when I look down at Queen Jack suited, I decide to raise to $20 and 2 players call. Seemingly the title for today, we do not flop anything. The action checks around on the flop, another brick on the turn, someone leads out for $50, and we are done. Didn't really get much going today. It was super frustrating. I wound up losing $800 in around 4.5 hours of play. Enjoy your day. Thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button. You guys mean the world to me. Thank you.